Hi everyone, it's Maria from Following Maria and welcome back. In this video, we're going to be going over just the financial resolutions that I have for 2021 and a little bit of reflection going back, seeing what I had achieved or what I had not achieved in 2020 financially. Setting money goals has been a huge priority to me, especially since we need it for everyday things like, housing, food, just to live. I haven't always been the best with my money, and I realized that I needed to take extra steps by goal setting every year to make sure that I'm more focused when it comes down to my relationship with money. In 2020, my number one goal was to be debt-free. This has been on my bucket list for years, but I didn't really take it seriously until this year. Thankfully, with a lot of discipline on my end, I was able to pay off over $6,000 in debt during the time where all the shutdowns were happening. And with me also having my business in the travel industry. In order to make this goal happen, it took me years to reconfigure my brain and my relationship and my thought process when it came down to my finances. Let me know in the comments below if you want to know how exactly I did it while being on a low budget as well as living off of unemployment. My other goal for 2020 was setting up sinking funds. Sinking funds are little savings accounts for things that you know you're already going to be purchasing in the upcoming year. So I did this early on in 2020 and I set things up for a traffic ticket that I knew that I had to pay off, like reoccurring monthly charges, any travel expenses, because before all the shutdowns, I was traveling about 1 to 2 times per month, as well as business expenses. I was able to start saving up for that, and almost all of my funds were fully funded. Because of the shutdowns, of course, my plans changed, and I was able to use that money I saved up in my sinking funds to pay off a bunch of car expenses because my car was acting up towards the middle of the year. Now on to my goals for 2021, and this one I had been putting off for years, and Stephan, if he heard this, he would probably be very upset that it took me this long in order to do so. One of my early on goals is to make sure to set up a Roth IRA. A Roth IRA is a form of an investment account where you can put money into it and it will grow just by sitting there over time because of interest. This is so much better than your money just sitting in a savings account where you're only collecting pennies if you never touch that account again and just let that money sit there. It'll probably depreciate in value actually with inflation. So as I'm looking at my money just sitting in my savings accounts, I'm thinking this can be increasing sitting somewhere else. It's intimidated me all of these years to set up a Roth, even though I've known about it probably since Stephan started his channel, because I've messed up so many times with my money that I didn't want to mess up something as important as a Roth IRA. So this year, I'm really going to prioritize this since it really has been on the back burner and make sure I put that into play early on in 2021. When people hear investing, they think, oh, that's really for only the wealthy or the rich, but that is not the case. Investing used to intimidate me, but when I realized something like a Roth IRA, you can contribute a maximum amount of $500 a month, I thought, shoot, I can really make this a priority and make sure to fully fund this and max it out at $6,000 per year. My next goal for this new year is to make sure to have 3 new streams of income. 2020 has taught a lot of us, and I really hope that this is sinking into your brains, that we cannot be relying on one source of income, because that one source of income can disappear overnight, and then you'll be having to either lower your standard of living, not be able to pay rent, and depend on the government, where you may not get your unemployment for months just because of something as simple as clerical errors or filing incorrectly. I never want myself or my future family, my family right now, to ever feel helpless like that. So I know I need to further diversify where all of my money is coming from. The 3 ways that I'm going to be doing this is by 1, from a product that my friends and I have been working on for the past couple of months, and we're going to be releasing that in 2021. Number 2 is from monetizing this channel right here. In order to monetize on YouTube and get that AdSense revenue we all hear about, YouTubers need to have at least 1,000 subscribers as well as 4,000 watch hours. So if y'all haven't subscribed already, I think you should do so we can get to that goal. Just subscribe below. I'm gonna be posting more about my financial journey, as well as how to be just smart financially in your everyday life. We just hit 500 subscribers, which is incredible because I just restarted up this YouTube channel only a couple of weeks ago, and being able to hit a milestone like that has just made my year. YouTube is something that I've been constantly thinking about, but just putting on the back burner, and being able to launch and see the overwhelming amount of support, I'm just really grateful. The third stream of income that I'm going to be working on are also partnerships and sponsorships with companies. I've been focusing heavily on Instagram for these past couple of years and been able to do brand partnerships, been gifted free stays, been able to host giveaways, but now it's time to get paid, y'all, instead of just getting free product. My next goal for the new year is to make sure that I have enough money saved up to a comfortable amount for my upcoming move. Right now isn't the best market for those who are self-employed, and requirements as I'm talking to leasing agents are constantly being moved around and shifted. One requirement that is not changing, no matter who I'm talking to though, is that they are accepting upfront payments for the term of my lease. And since I'm only planning on staying at a place for about 3 to 6 months, because I don't want to be locked into a 1 or 2 year contract, because what if I hate the area, or I'm not too fond of my neighbors, or the area that I'm living in doesn't really cater to the lifestyle that I have envisioned for myself? I want to be able to switch it up and not hurt myself financially by breaking a lease, so that I can move out just a couple months instead of a year or 2 years out from when I first move in. The things that I really need to save up for are the security deposits, and I'm gonna have a cushion of at least 6 months worth of rent. Other things that I have to keep in mind are also furniture, because I currently live with my parents and all my major furniture is theirs. And the only things that I'm really taking with me in my move are a few things in my office, skincare, and clothes. Everything else I'm gonna be purchasing. Y'all, I wanna hear what your financial goals are for 2021, even if it's something as simple as just getting to know more about money and more about your finances. Whether it's tuning into my videos, tuning into podcasts, listening to other financial YouTubers, it's so important for us to constantly work on things that apply to our daily lives. If you like this video and you want to see more from me, make sure to subscribe down below and like this video. Those likes and those subscribes really let me know what kind of content all y'all want to be seeing. Feel free to also follow me on Instagram. I post there almost every single day, specifically on my stories. And it's a great way to get in contact with me if you have any questions or just want to connect. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.